Welcome and be inspired with Dominic. Recently I got into audio plays as a source of entertainment. Based on one with a body positive unicorn, I decided to make Norbert the Cookie.
Seriously?
What?
That's all you give us?
What more do you need?
Some background would be nice.
That's what I have you for, isn't it?
He has a point. But
Tricky one, isn't it?
Are you okay?
Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Either cultist 1 admits that he wants you to talk more, or he admits that we do some great exposition for your videos.
They do.
Actually...
How about I take this one for a change? There exists a character, probably more widely known here in Germany. It's called Pummel-Einhorn, which translates to chubby unicorn. It started out as merchandise, cups, towels, the works. Eventually, some creative people got together and started making an audio play based on the unicorn.
I know that one. I enjoy it. I knew you would. Found your tongue again, did you?
One of the characters in the play is a cookie called Norbert. That was kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, everyone knows cookies think with their chocolate chips and don't have a centralized nervous system.
I meant it was a no-brainer to try and make a Norbert.
Oh.
Of course, I considered baking one, but I like my projects to survive for a little bit longer.
I can understand that. Still, no reason not to bake, though.
There's never a good reason not to bake.
But since this is supposed to be a quick project...
I'm not sure how fast a cookie could run, though.
You'd be surprised. And I think he means the project should not take long to make.
Oh.
See? You're doing great explaining these things.
Thank you. You didn't explain anything. I provided the necessary emotional backdrop for you to do it.
You know, this part of the video is already running long.
It's okay. I just start playing clips from the project.
You can do that?
Apparently.
I have not even started this project.
Yes, you did.
When?
In the future.
You mean cutting out a circular shape using the coping saw?
Actually, you did a great video editing thing to make it look way cooler.
Oh,
Took a lot longer, too.
of course it would. But then I wanted to shape it a little more.
The audience has seen that already.
Including cutting out the bite,
It appears so.
using a hot air gun to shape and texture the styrofoam,
Yes.
and using distance and nervous waving to regulate the temperature when your hot air gun doesn't allow you to.
It is known now.
The slow-mo recording to set off the nervousness.
They actually made me more nervous. But yes.
Impaling it on a stick for better handling.
I would have put it more humanely.
Yeah, okay. And painting it with brown base coat?
Nope. Your bottle of brown paint cracked months ago and has completely hardened.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yep. So you went for a coat of black. Then some brown spray paint.
Why didn't I just...
Spray paint directly on styrofoam might have deformed the cookie.
I knew that.
Did you also know that the lighting in this scene looks terrible?
I was just made aware of that.
I can try to improve it.
Please don't.
Okay.
Then... hot glue to make the chocolate chips and the eyes?
Yes.
With cookie sound effects?
I already used them for the styrofoam.
Also, we figured hot glue does not sound like that.
Okay. And then I painted them.
Yes, first the eyes.
Then the chocolate chips. You really should have used real chocolate to make it more realistic.
I think they look just okay.
Thank you. And the lines to make the eyes work?
Done.
You even tried to make the toothpick stand up in the paint.
And did it work?
After cheating in the editing, yes.
As usual then.
Definitely.
Then using a nail to poke holes for arms and legs?
Off-putting as it was, but yes.
And gluing some pipe cleaner into these holes?
Was just about to show that.
This is confusing. Don't do that again.
I won't. Unless the narrative demands it.
I can work with that. And now, we wait.
For what?
The awakening.
The what?
And I present to you Norbert the Cookie. But there's also a version of Norbert that one of my kids painted. And one that another one crocheted, made with wool. I put links to Pummel Einhorn or Chubby Unicorn in the description, so you can check it out if you want to. And personally, I think you really should, although they're not paying me any cookies.
And do us a favor and share this video so we can reach more people. Share it far and wide.
Yeah, I can get behind that. And also, make sure if you are subscribed to my channel, you should be subscribed to my channel, of course, but that you also ring the bell so you get notifications from YouTube, because working based on the algorithm alone is pretty harsh these days. That's another reason for you to ring the bell. But I hope beyond the whole Norbert and Unicorn thing, you got some techniques and ideas out of this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember to be inspired.
No!